Amy, are you awake? I'm sorry to be so abrupt, but could you take care of my 3 kids for a week? Well, even if you say you can't, it's already decided. I already left the kids in front of my apartment. What, Melissa? Your text just woke me up. Oh, I'm sorry I woke you up. I wondered what you were up to so early in the morning. And then I looked at your text. You want me to take care of your kids for a week? All 3 of them? There's no way I can accept such a request. That's so out of the blue. I'm not your housekeeper, you know. Well, I was sure you wouldn't like it if I told you up front. Amy, you're a kind person. So if I just left them in front of my apartment, I thought you'd do something about it. What? Don't you feel sorry for the kids? I couldn't help it. My husband got a mental illness and he can't even take care of the kids. He's useless. That doesn't mean you can depend on me. Besides, isn't it your fault that my brother has a mental illness? You acted so selfishly that you cheated on him many times. By the way, where are you going, leaving your kids for a week? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I'm going abroad, to the Caribbean islands. Leaving your kids behind? Even if your husband can't take care of the kids, why don't you ask your parents or friends or someone else? Why are you asking me? Actually, I'm going to the Caribbean islands with my boyfriend. Huh? Boyfriend? Are you cheating on my brother again? The last time you cheated, my parents and your parents got furious, and they even told you that if you do it again, they would cut ties with you. And I thought you had learned your lesson. Of course I'm not stupid, and I know that if I'm caught again, I'll be in trouble. That's why I'm asking you to do this. Don't tell anyone. It's a promise between women. Huh? I'm not making that promise, and I'm on my brother's side. There's no way I could overlook your cheating trip. Don't worry. If you don't tell them, they won't find out. My husband thinks I'm taking the kids to my parents' place for a week. If you don't want to hurt your beloved brother, I don't think you should tell him the truth, do you? Where are you now? Please, come back right away. I won't take care of your kids. Aren't you worried what's going to happen to them? I'm sorry, but I'm on my way to the airport now and I can't come back because I'll miss my flight. I don't care. Why don't you just cancel your trip? Huh? Why would I do that? I was really looking forward to it. Amy, you have kids close in age, so you're used to raising kids. And since you're not working, you have lots of time on your hands, right? I thought you'd be perfect for the job. My husband is on leave from his job right now. We have 3 kids, so I have to work part-time to make ends meet. I envy you, Amy, a full-time housewife. Well, this week, I took the plunge and took a leave of absence from my part-time job. Huh? I work too. I work from home. I work full-time while raising my kids. I don't have any time to spare at all. What are you talking about? Working from home should be easy. Oh, I envy you with your cushy job. I work part-time and it's hard work. Did you say cushy job? I'm just allowed to work from home, but that doesn't mean it's an easy job. And even if I were a full-time housewife, I would never take care of your kids. I think I would have refused even a single kid, let alone 3 kids. Don't worry. 1 or 3, it won't make any difference. What? There's a big difference. What on earth do you think you're doing? Traveling abroad when you're strapped for cash? Oh, my boyfriend is paying for it, so I'll be fine. I'm worried about my brother. My kids are all quiet, so you can just let them play. They don't have any allergies or anything, so you don't need to worry about that either. Oh, while texting, I arrived at the airport. I'm going to be busy with departure procedures and such, so I won't be able to get back to you anymore. What? I can't take care of them. Aren't you worried about the kids? They're your nephew and nieces. That's true, but I'll return that line word for word to you, Melissa. Aren't you worried about the kids? I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll take good care of them. What? We live in the same neighborhood, so let's get along with each other. You could at least cooperate with us in times like this. How can we get along if you do something like this to me? I mean, I don't think you intend to cooperate with me. Ah, my boyfriend is already waiting for me at the meeting place. I'll text you when I'm back in a week. Take care of the rest. See ya. What? You're kidding. Wait a minute. Are you out of your mind? Leaving your kids alone to travel overseas? That's insane. Hey, check your texts. Melissa, I just came in front of your apartment to check on the kids. All 3 of your kids are gone. What should I do? Why should I handle this matter? Hey, Melissa. Kevin, what should I do?
Amy, what's wrong so early in the morning?
Kevin, calm down and listen to me. Melissa left the kids and disappeared.
Oh, she took the kids to visit her parents' house.
Well, Melissa is lying.
Lying? What do you mean?
Well, she's traveling abroad, and the person she's with is...
She's cheating on me again, isn't she? That's what I thought. So, what did she do with the kids?
She said, I left them in front of the apartment. Take care of them for a week. She pushed the kids onto me. I told her I didn't want to, but she said she'd already arrived at the airport, and I couldn't get in touch with her from there. I was worried about the kids, so I came to the front of the apartment. But the kids were gone. What should I do?
Amy, you're in front of my apartment, right? I'll come down right now. Just wait a minute.
Amy, thank you so much for 1 week. It was so much fun. It went by so fast. It's all thanks to you, Amy. Life without kids is so much easier. I'm coming to pick up the kids today, but I was wondering if I could ask you again next week. I'm thinking of going to stay at my boyfriend's house. I heard his wife is going on a trip next week. He also wants to stay with me. Hi, Melissa. How can you be so carefree? You don't know anything about what's going on right now, do you? Because of you, I've been in real trouble. There's no way there's going to be a next time. You've been in trouble? Well, you took care of the kids after all, didn't you? I'm glad I asked you to take care of them, Amy. Melissa, that's enough. Amy, why are you so angry? You'll get wrinkles if you're that angry. I got it. You're mad at me for leaving the kids out of the blue, right? From now on, I'll tell you in advance. Even now, I'm telling you in advance that I'm asking you again next week, right? Are you happy now? Didn't you rather have a fulfilling week with a bunch of kids to take care of? What? What are you saying? Because a full-time housewife has plenty of free time, right? Thanks to your husband who's earning money for you, all you have to do is stay at home and raise your kids. You must have such a carefree life. If that's the case, then having 3 more kids to take care of should be a stimulating experience for you. Don't you think? I told you I work from home. Working from home doesn't count as work, does it? Aren't you just pretending to work at home and watch TV all the time? Enough is enough. I work just as hard every day from home as I did when I was at work. The company trusts me and allows me to work from home. I cooperate with my husband every day. I manage to balance work, childcare, and housework with my husband. You have no right to say such a thing to me. Besides, How can you say that the full-time housewife is easygoing? My best friend is a full-time housewife. She works hard every day to take care of her children and housework. She and her husband get along well too. Every couple is unique, so I don't think it's anyone else's place to say. Yeah, I'm sorry. You get angry easily. You're my sister-in-law. You should be nicer to me. Well, since you've been taking care of my kids for a week, I'll put up with you. I'm almost at the station. I can pick up the kids in about 15 minutes. You don't have to come. Huh? To be precise, it's no use coming. What do you mean? It means that your kids aren't with us. What do you mean? Where did you take them to? Did you check my texts? I went to check on them in front of your apartment, but they weren't there. I asked you what I should do about it, but no matter how many times I texted you, the text never even got read. I was at a loss, and I contacted Kevin. What? You contacted Kevin? I told you to keep it a secret. It was an emergency. It's only natural to contact Kevin, who is the father. Well, it turned out that Kevin wasn't the father. Huh? What on earth are you talking about? There's no point playing dumb with me. Kevin is known for a while. What? You know the reason why he's so mentally worn out? It's not only because of your affair. Aside from the eldest son, who's your ex-husband's child, the younger twins were also not Kevin's kids. Kevin got devastated when he found that out and eventually became mentally broken. Why do you know that? He said that when the twins were babies, he thought they didn't look much like him. When the twins grew up, they still didn't look like him. He wondered why. And then he also found out that you had an affair with several men. For the first time, he thought that the twins might not be his. Oh no! Through DNA testing, he found out that they were not his kids after all. If that was the case, why did he say anything to me? Because he is a kind man and he loved his 3 kids. Even though the kids are not related to him by blood, Kevin is still the parent who raised them. He didn't want to leave the kids by confronting the fact with you. By the way, Melissa, aren't you worried about your kids? What? So far, all you care about is that your lie was exposed. You never ask me how the kids are doing. Oh yeah, where are my kids now? They're in an orphanage. What? That's a lie. How could that be? We searched hard for the kids, but we couldn't find them. We were at our wits' end when the orphanage contacted Kevin. Apparently, one of the staff members ran into the kids. The kids were walking late at night without adult supervision. The 2 younger ones were crying and screaming, and that's how they found them. I told them to stay in front of the apartment. They're just little kids. They're not old enough to listen to you. Apparently, they thought they were just playing around in the neighborhood, but they'd lost track of the apartment. They were looking for it so hard that they ended up in a different town. Well, I'm glad you found them. They're still at the orphanage, right? Tell me where it is. I'll come get them. That won't be necessary. What? What do you mean? The fact that you left your kids alone and went abroad for a week, the orphanage is aware of the problem. In fact, you usually leave housework and childcare to your mentally ill husband. Kevin told me you did almost nothing. When Kevin was not able to take care of the kids due to his condition, you fed the kids only frozen food, right? Kevin happened to find frozen food packaging thrown in the trash can, and he said he was surprised. The orphanage decided to take the kids into care. Kevin said he thought about divorcing you and taking the 3 kids, but he said that he's not in perfect health at the moment and that it might make the kids anxious. So he decided to concentrate on his medical treatment now and get well. He'll pick up the kids after he returns to work. What? A divorce? You're kidding! I'm not kidding. Because of you, Kevin is suffering from mental illness. I'm sure it was really painful for him to find out that you cheated on him and that the kids were not his. I mean, I can't help but wonder why you think he won't divorce you. Kevin is finally trying to focus on his treatment with a positive attitude. Please, let him go. Well, even if that's the case, why is my husband taking care of the kids? My husband is not their real father. Then shouldn't I, the mother, take care of them? How can you say that after neglecting to raise them until now? The orphanage has decided that it's not safe to return the kids to you, so that's not going to happen. When Kevin gets well enough, he will go through the process, and the kids will officially become Kevin's kids. Of course, I intend to cooperate. Also, the orphanage has been in contact with your parents, so your parents know what happened. They said, "That's no daughter of ours. We're cutting ties with her." No way! This is not how I imagined it. You always listened to me. I trusted you to take care of my kids without complaint. I trusted you. Because you were a pain in the ass, Melissa, I didn't want anything to do with you. That's why I always listened to you and ended the conversation as soon as possible. What? Besides, you didn't leave your kids with me. What are you mistaken about? What? What are you talking about? I did contact you. Yes, I got your text. But the truth is, you left the kids alone. And when I went to check on them, they were gone. So you didn't actually leave your kids with me. That's... You know what? You've been blaming me all along. But we're sisters-in-law. Wouldn't you be sad if your beloved brother and I got divorced? Your brother will have a history of divorce. Would you still be okay with that? Yes, I hope for that. As long as my brother can get rid of someone like you, I don't care about a history of divorce. I know that Kevin should divorce an insensitive person like you as soon as possible. And I'm happy that the kids are now away from you. What? An insensitive person? Yes, I'm talking about you, Melissa. Don't get carried away, Amy. I can't stand it when you talk to me like that. You boring and timid brat. I will never forgive you. I don't need your forgiveness. Besides, boring or not, it doesn't matter now. Don't judge me by my looks. I've always had this kind of personality. Ugh! You deceived me! That's not a very nice thing to say. I will never forgive you for betraying my brother. I don't need your forgiveness either. If Kevin is divorcing me, then I'll tear you and your husband apart as well. You can never do that. I have already told my husband about all of this. He is also very angry with you. Kevin and my husband are good friends. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yes, my aunt is a lawyer. If anything should happen to me, I will ask my aunt for help right away. Oh. Kevin already asked my aunt for help. He's already made arrangements for the divorce. What? You're lying! I'm not lying. I'm going to be there for Kevin. I'll make sure that he can receive alimony and child support. No way! I only work part-time! What are you talking about? You said it yourself. You said that part-time was hard work, and you envied me for working so comfortably. I make $3,000 a month in take-home pay, and you made fun of me. So you must be making at least $4,000 a month, right? Then you can pay for alimony and child support, can't you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made fun of your job. I had no idea you were making that much money. I'm also sorry for forcing you to take care of my kids. Please don't claim for money through a lawyer. I can't pay alimony or child support. I will not cheat on my husband from now on, and I will have a change of mindset. You need to convince Kevin to reconsider the divorce. I told you before, didn't I? I'm on his side. I'm going to help him get a divorce on the best terms possible. I'll do whatever I can to help. No way! I have no intention of listening to you. Also, I have no intention of communicating with you on text any longer. I will have you communicate with my lawyer from now on. Now, I will leave you with this. Melissa, I don't think we will ever see each other again. I know you will have a hard time on your own from now on, but hang in there. Goodbye. I blocked Melissa so that I will never have to communicate with her again. As for the text messages between Melissa and I gave them to Kevin and my aunt, who is the lawyer, as evidence. I left further communication with Melissa to my aunt. Here is what Kevin and my aunt told me. Kevin and Melissa got divorced without any trouble. Thanks to my aunt, Kevin was able to claim alimony and child support as requested. Melissa was left penniless and evicted from her home. Since she had been cut off from her parents, she had nowhere to go. No one knows how she is doing now. Kevin is currently undergoing treatment. He is doing his best in the treatment and looking forward to legally registering the kids as his own children. Recently, he has regained a healthy complexion. He has decided to go back to work, but only for reduced hours for now. It may be only a matter of time before the kids return to Kevin. My husband and I love Kevin and his 3 kids, so we will cooperate as much as we can. We will continue to support each other as a family.
Let's cancel the wedding.
What?
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be trapped in a birdcage called marriage and wither away. I want to be free to flap my wings. I don't want to be tied down.
I'm not trying to tie you up.
That's a lie. At my bachelorette party, my coworkers scared me. They said marriage is stressful and I have to be ready for it.
It really depends.
You want to keep me in the cage, don't you?
No, I don't. You're free to do whatever you want. You know, I never told you to stay at home all the time before we got married.
I thought I saw it in your eyes.
I think that's just your imagination. You can keep working, and if you want to go out to learn new hobbies, you can too.
That's how you set a sweet trap and led me to the cage. Oh my god, I almost fell for it.
You've been talking as a bird all day. What's wrong with you? Are you feeling pre-wedding jitters? The wedding is tomorrow. I hope you feel better.
I'm not going to the wedding tomorrow.
What? We can't just cancel at the last minute.
Yes, we can. I mean, I already called the wedding venue.
Huh? Are you serious? What about the guests for the reception? What about all the preparation we've put in for a long time? It's all going to waste.
Even if there's a delicious looking burger in front of you, you wouldn't eat it if you had an upset stomach. Right? That's how I feel now.
I don't understand. Burger and marriage are too different. It's not just about us.
I'm glad I realized that before I went into the birdcage. I'm not the kind of girl who ends up in that tiny apartment.
We were going to move out when we got married, right?
I'm going to take my chances in the world.
The world?
I want to share my fashion with the world. I'm going to learn to design and paint for it.
You, share your fashion.
Yeah, is it bad?
You should stop joking. You'll be there tomorrow, right?
I'm not joking.
I'd be in trouble if you weren't joking. I've never heard of last-minute cancellations.
You should see the videos on YouTube. There are tons of people like that.
No, those are fiction.
I heard that it's a true story. That's what reassured me. That I wasn't alone. That my friends would support me.
No, you shouldn't think it that way.
Thank you for everything you've done for me. Now I can't remember what I loved about you.
If you didn't love me anymore, you should have told me sooner. Cancelling the day before, just crazy.
Just so you know, please pay $40,000 for the cancellation.
$40,000.
All you have to do is pay the money you had set aside. You have money, right?
Hey, are you serious? What did I do?
If I say you haven't done anything, you haven't. And if I say you have, you have. Anyway, I'm sick of you now. I'm not marrying you. I'm not even going to the wedding ceremony.
Can't you reconsider?
I'm sorry, I can't.
What's the matter with you? Please tell me it's just a prank.
Really, really, really true.
We have to call all the guests. I don't know if we can make it in one night.
We have to hurry.
Why are you being so optimistic?
It's the start of a new life. I'm excited.
Don't you feel guilty?
To who?
Oh, Lord. Okay, that's enough. You're going to call your own invited guests, right?
I've already contacted them.
What?
I can't bother my friends and relatives. I call them at the same time I call the wedding venue.
Really? What about me?
I don't know about that.
You're joking. Sheila, were you such a terrible person?
Am I? I thought for a moment that a stable, simple life would be nice. But I guess the birdcage was too cramped for a beautiful bird like me.
What's a beautiful bird?
If I were a bird that could fly, you'd be the chicken that can't.
Stop with the bird and the flying and all that. Are you really going to cancel? Are you sure? Is that what you want?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Alright, fine. Well then. The cancellation fee cost me a full $40,000. It was really tough.
You should be thankful I didn't cancel on the same day.
Are you kidding me? You should pay the $40,000 cancellation fee.
Why would I do that? LOL. Don't make me laugh.
We cancelled because of your fault. For now, I've covered the payment. You're the one who's supposed to pay for it. My parents were crying too. They were so mad, they couldn't handle it.
My parents were mad too, but we're adults. If you're always seeking your parents' approval, you won't be able to do anything in this one and only life.
Anyway, I'm asking you to pay the full cancellation fee.
I don't have that kind of money. I can't. Besides, I told you I would spread my wings in the world, didn't I?
It's not just a matter of you can't. I'm also going to ask for alimony.
Do whatever you want. I wonder if the lawyers are going to come after me overseas.
Yeah, I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
You don't even know where I'm going.
I don't care where you go or how long it takes. I'll make sure you pay.
You're so desperate, LOL. I'm sorry you're going to have a hard time. LOL. Good luck.
You can only laugh for now.
If you can catch a flying bird, go ahead and catch it. It's a good thing I left a guy who makes a big deal about $40,000. I can't marry a poor man. LOL. I'll marry a rich man.
I got you.
What?
Overseas, huh? I just found you around here.
How?
I hired a PI and a lawyer. I knew where you were right away, but I let you go because I had some things to check.
You have spent all your money on cancellation fees, right? Do you have that kind of money to hire someone?
Well, you don't even know my assets.
Assets?
My parents put all my savings into a mutual fund when I was a kid. I used it to invest in stocks and forex. That's almost 10 million.
What? 10 million? Why didn't you tell me that before?
What would have happened if I told you?
Then we'd be married.
What? Do you mean you broke off the engagement over money?
Of course. She would have made fun of me for marrying an ordinary office worker.
That woman?
She was at my bachelorette party. Because she married an elite, she's trying to act all superior and show off. I couldn't tell her I was marrying an ordinary office worker.
Is that really the reason?
Yes, that's why I decided not to marry you and rushed to find someone with a high income on a dating app.
Unbelievable.
I met a guy on that day and decided to go out with him, so I had no choice but to cancel the wedding.
It sounds unbelievable. I can't believe I got pushed around like that. It wasn't just me, my parents, the people at the wedding, the guests. That's the kind of stuff you see on YouTube. I can't believe that this crazy woman is real and that she's right around the corner from me.
But you know what? I can't take it anymore. He's too hairy for me now. I miss your smooth chest.
What? I don't care about you anymore.
I know you couldn't forget me either. I can't believe you're looking for me so hard.
Of course I'm looking for you.
I betrayed you once, but I'm glad to hear from you. Sure, let's start over.
What are you talking about?
You spent all that money to find me and you wanted to meet me, right? I've accepted your feelings.
What?
The wedding turned out like that. So how about an overseas wedding for the two of us? If we do it in the US, I don't know what my relatives will say. Let's get married secretly, just the two of us.
What?
I can understand your surprise. The bird you thought had run away suddenly came back. Of course, anyone would be confused.
What are you talking about?
Do you know that birds have a homing instinct and return to their nests? So my nest was you, Kevin.
Did your friend the woodpecker peck you on the head?
What are you talking about? LOL.
I don't know what you're talking about. I already think of you as a bird.
Oh no, that was just a metaphor. It means I want to flap my wings like a bird.
No, you are just a bird. So what was that bird language you just said? I didn't understand what you were saying.
Oh my god, Kevin, you still love to joke around.
I'm being serious.
I'm serious too. Let's forget everything and start over.
I guess birds can't understand me. I'll say it so the bird can understand. You have to pay me money, chirp chirp. Understand?
Huh? Are you making fun of me?
I wonder if she understood. I mean, if I think about it, it's rude to treat a bird like that. I mean, some crows are pretty smart.
No, you've got to be kidding me. By money, do you mean the cancellation fee?
Plus the fee for breaking off the engagement.
Alimony for a broken engagement? I've never heard of that.
There's a lot of YouTube videos on it. Please watch it, chirp chirp.
Don't say something weird like alimony.
It's not weird at all. I'm seriously asking you to pay me. Oh, I forgot to put chirp on. Do you understand? Chirp.
Stop saying chirp already. But if you marry me, the engagement won't be broken, right? So don't give me alimony. Let's start over with me and have a happy new marriage.
I'm not marrying a bird. You're going to stay with a guy who looks like a gorilla.
How do you know he looks like a gorilla?
The PI took a picture. Why don't you buy him some bananas? He'll probably love it.
He's got money, but he doesn't match me.
By the way, do you know what he makes his money from?
Real estate.
Real estate. LOL.
What's so funny?
Are you okay? He looks like he's in a lot of trouble. Search for underworld, social and business. It's like he's got every job out there. He's not even supposed to be your friend.
Oh my god, you did all that investigation for me? That's so sweet of you to do that for me.
What?
If he's such a bad guy, he's even worse. Kevin, come and get me. Save me from being trapped in a bad man's bird cage.
I'm not going to. I'm wasting gas money.
Why not? You're terrible.
You're a bad woman too, so you're perfect for each other. Oh, by the way, what happened to that designer thing you were talking about? Was it a brand specializing in orange clothes?
That was more of an excuse. I don't have that kind of taste.
I know. I'll never forget you showing up on our first date wearing a yellow shirt, yellow sweater, yellow socks, and yellow shoes.
What? I can't wear yellow?
I bought you an outfit right away. I thought that was cute, but I should have known you had the brains of a bird.
Please, I really need to start over. I don't want to be with this bad person.
You know what? I think you should go to the hospital.
What? Why? I have no reason to go to the hospital.
Just to be sure, you should have your kidneys checked to see if you have 2 kidneys.
What?
This is not the time to get back together. From what I hear, they can do that in your sleep. Rumor has it, it doesn't even leave a scar.
Oh no. Come to think of it, when I woke up the other night, I was sleeping on the opposite side of the bed.
That's probably because in the middle of the night...
No way.
Do you feel tired easily?
Come to think of it, I feel kind of tired.
No doubt. Go to the hospital now.
What?
Maybe you're missing one.
No!
You woke up on the wrong side of the bed and you're tired, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, my kidney!
Sheila, you poor thing.
Oh no.
Anyway, after you go to the hospital, go back to your parents' house and hide. I'll send you an important letter telling you what to do.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Kevin, thank you so much for saving me from the evil bird cage.
Thank you too. I gently hold saying the words for being an idiot, LOL. Sheila went to the hospital and cried in panic, saying, hurry up and take an x-ray. Sheila still had 2 kidneys, but she was terrified that he's going to take them away at any moment. I sent a letter to my Sheila while she was hiding from the gorilla at her parents' place, wrapping a sash around her abdomen for protection. If she doesn't pay me, I'll tell the gorilla where she is. More than anything related to money, I sincerely hope she reflects on the inconvenience she caused to many people. I'm sure that Yellowbird is living quietly in her cage, scared of the outside enemy. I feel sorry for her because she can't fly freely now, LOL.
Hello, Mira. I wanted to talk about my birthday this weekend. Good evening, Kathy. Are we having a party again this year? Yes, of course. I've ordered a fine French catering service. I'll invite relatives, close friends, and neighbors. You and Kevin will be here too, right? Well, Kathy, what is your budget for this party? Budget? Let's see. I heard that when my celebrity friend had a party of the same size, it cost around $4,000. It will probably be about the same. That's a lot. What? Any issue? It's 4 months' worth of your mortgage we're paying for you. Huh? My mortgage? I don't want to be too stingy with your party, but shouldn't you pay the mortgage if you can afford such a luxury? Don't you think there's a priority? Huh? A priority? Why should I care about that? That's something you and Kevin should take care of. Don't expect me to pay. I'm not. I'm only talking about common sense. Your common sense is nonsense. What the? Oh my God, I can't talk to you anymore. I'll talk to Kevin about my birthday. Just let me know if you can make it or not. Mira, about my birthday party we talked about yesterday, I've invited more people and it will be around $5,000. What? I've also decided to invite my friends from hula lesson. You need more money for your party? Yes, since you're being so stingy, I'm letting you know ahead of time. Kathy, are you sure you're okay with this? Huh? Jem is working hard far away from his hometown where you're spending a lot of money. Are you sure you're doing the right thing? What's with that tone? Don't be disrespectful to your mother-in-law. I'm just saying that I'm worried about you. We're doing okay. I don't want you to worry about us. Shouldn't you be worried about yourself? Oh, me? Are you saying you don't have any financial issues? Not so much. Huh? I'm sure I don't need to worry about it for now, but I can't believe you're saying that. I knew it. You're after my money. Well, what? I feel like I'm going crazy talking to you. I'll only contact you when I need to in the future. My blood pressure is rising. Now, if you'll excuse me. Kevin, how's your business trip? Do you have a minute? Hi, Mara. What's up? It's about your mom's birthday party tomorrow. Ah, yeah. She told me it's from 6 p.m. Have you heard how much the party's going to cost? What? No. But with their financial situation, not much, right? Well, that's the thing. She ordered a fancy French catering service, which will cost $5,000. $5,000? That's a lot of money for just inviting relatives. It looks like she's inviting more people. Her friends, neighbors, people from a hula lesson. So that makes it $5,000. I talked to her about the mortgage, but she didn't really care about it. She was upset that I mentioned that. Well, Of course, I'd like to celebrate her birthday, but we're helping them with their mortgage, and your mom spends all their money like this. I agree. If she has the money to do that, she should pay off the mortgage first. But I don't think your mom is going to listen to me. Either way, the party is tomorrow. It's too late to cancel the catering service. Besides, my mom would not listen to my opinion. I'm the youngest of the 3 brothers. She complained about me getting married before my older brothers. Well, we have no choice but to let her throw a $5,000 party this time. We will see her tomorrow. I'll keep a close eye on her. I'll call my dad too. Yes, that would be great. See you tomorrow. Good night. Okay, good night. Mira, you came to the party with Kevin after all, didn't you? Yes. I heard that you told Kevin to come as a couple. Yes, I want people to have a good impression of my family. If Kevin didn't show up with you, I don't know what people would say behind my back. Oh, I see. But I want you to stay in the kitchen when the party starts. Why? Because you don't qualify to have fine French food. Yes? Qualified? You're being punished for not living up to your level. You are always worried about money because you have $1,000 monthly mortgage. Is that really what you think? I'm saying it because I'm the only one who can say it. You bought that expensive condo because you want to show off. What? You have no money, but you made $1,000 mortgage. And yet, you want me to save on my birthday party and put it toward paying off the mortgage. Shame on you. That's how you interpreted it? No wonder we're not on the same page. My party is about to start, so get back in the kitchen. And when the time is right, pretend you're sick and go home. That way, people will understand. What's the point of doing that? I told my folks I'm in the process of disciplining my beggar daughter-in-law. A beggar? After half an hour or so, you can leave anytime you want. I don't understand. You're not worthy of being my daughter-in-law, so get the hell out of here. I see. I'll stop paying the mortgage then. What? I'll stop paying $1,000 a month from now on. I don't know what you're thinking, but it's you and Kevin who will be in trouble if you do that, isn't it? Kevin and I are leaving now. Yes, please. Mira, hey, pick up. I need to talk about the $1,000 mortgage. Is it true that the $1,000 mortgage is for my house? Oh my, did you hear that from someone? From my relatives at the party. I see. I thought it was a bad joke on the day of the party. But I found out that I hadn't made a payment this month due to an insufficient balance in my account. I didn't understand what was going on. Yes, I had transferred $1,000 each month to Jim's account to pay for your payment. I had no idea. You understand why Jim was transferred to the remote factory, right? I do. He was demoted and his salary was drastically reduced to take responsibility for his team. He was also transferred to an understaffed remote factory. Yes, that's right. A substantial pay cut will affect your life, won't it? Jim asked us for help, thinking that he may be unable to pay the mortgage for almost 7 more years. I am earning a decent amount from a side job, so I decided to help you guys for the time being. What about your expensive condo? I thought you and Kevin took a loan to buy the condo. That was also around when Jim was transferred. The condo is my uncle's property. Eh? Your uncle? I thought I told you about that. My uncle heard about us helping you guys, so he kindly let us stay in the condo with him. Letting you guys stay with him? We're just renting a room in a unit. We don't have a luxurious life. Oh, okay. Jim suggested that we move in with you, but you vehemently opposed it, so we set on the current arrangement. Is that what was going on? You said if I live with my son, I should live with the first or second son, not the third son and his wife. Don't you remember banging the table and refusing to give in? Yeah, I didn't think we were talking about that. We told you everything I just told you. Huh? Jim, Kevin's brothers, Kevin and I. We had a family meeting, right? This is what we talked about then. What? Well, you were half asleep. You only woke up when you refused our suggestions. When we asked you to start working to support the family, you said no. You also said no to Kevin and I moving in with you. We couldn't agree, and I had to compromise a lot in the end. But I never thought that you had rejected me without understanding our suggestions. I didn't realize that. Well, Jim told me that I don't need to help you guys anymore. What? Since you two can't pay your mortgage, he decided to sell the house. Sell? Sell my house? That's right. He didn't want to sell his house, but he felt terrible about making us help you guys. Kevin and his brothers told Jim about your spending spree, and he decided to give up. Jim also promised to pay me back all $6,000 that I paid. I had no idea. Jim is coming back home temporarily, isn't he? I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about then. Please ask Jim about this from now on. Mira? I have nothing more to say, so if you'll excuse me. Well then. A few days later, Jim returned home. We had another family meeting at Jim's and Kathy's. First, about the sale of their house. Then, about the $5,000 birthday party. So many abusive words toward me, who was financially helping them. Finally, Jim put the divorce forms in front of Kathy. Kathy was shocked, but she was planning to move in with her first or second son. However, they got jobs overseas. They left their mother. We moved out of my uncle's condo without telling Kathy our new address. Kathy was fired from her first job as a cashier after she stole some money. She is now living alone with little money left, which was given to her after the divorce.
Hey, Alice. Thanks for earlier. We hadn't seen each other in 17 years.
Hi, Jack. What can I do for you? You told me you'd rather marry a younger back then. What does my ex-husband, who betrayed me and eloped with my sister, want from me now? You wanted to know something about her and kept pestering me, so I gave you my number.
Oh yeah, about Mia.
I heard you broke up less than a year after you eloped. But what do you want from her now?
That was just an excuse.
No.
I heard you were seen around town through word of mouth. I was hanging around where you might be living, and sure enough, there you were. Well, you had aged compared to 17 years ago, but the resemblance to the old days was still there. So, I recognized you immediately.
I see you got nothing better to do. What's with the creepy stalking?
I was just trying to tell you how happy I am now.
I beg your pardon?
I'm about to go out with a very young and pretty girl.
Wow. I'm glad to know there still are some girls who likes weirdos.
This girl, Erin, is a college student. She works part-time at a diner called Annie's, near the town square.
Annie's?
It's a famous diner around here, so you must know.
Yeah, I do. Erin from Annie's.
Hey, she's already cute just by her name.
I know the manager there, but Erin's still in high school.
What? But the regular customer told me that the manager's daughter is a college student.
She is his niece. His daughter's been away for college outside of the state since 2 years ago. Also, she was living in a student dorm in high school. so I don't think you guys have ever met. Oh. By the way, Erin's dad also works at the diner.
Seriously?
And he's younger than you.
No way.
You know, before you turn into a creepy pedophile, I suggest you stop going there.
Her dad is younger than me?
You should be glad to find out before you make a huge mistake.
Ugh. Hey.
You again? What do you want this time?
I couldn't get to the point yesterday because of an unexpected finding.
And? If you have something to say, just say it. I'm using up my precious lunch break from work to chat with you.
Oh, you're working.
Of course I am.
I knew it.
What's wrong with you?
You're a single hag for life.
How dare you? You're so rude. It's none of your business whether I'm single or married.
Yes, it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not married.
Why so?
Because the guy who told me about you said you seem to be living alone in a studio apartment.
Does that mean you know where I live?
Well, yeah.
What the heck has been going on since yesterday? You lied to me to get my number. It was a failure, but you brag about dating a younger girl. I thought you just wanted to brag about how happy you were, but you're still pestering me. It's been 17 years since our divorce. What the heck do you want?
Well, I thought I'd end it yesterday too, after all the embarrassment. But this morning, I realized something.
What?
I mean, you're still single. Does that mean you're still hung up on me?
Oh, Jesus. Is it pathetic to still have feelings for someone who betrayed me after 17 years?
Are you sure? Then why are you still working?
Women work regardless of being single or married nowadays.
But you're single, aren't you?
Why are you so judgmental?
You still have feelings for me, right?
Not at all.
Aw.
You're clingy.
I will marry you again.
Excuse me?
We're getting old, you know? You might think it's too early, but I'm thinking about retirement. Doesn't the thought of a lonely old lady living alone frighten you?
Don't assume that I'm still single because I haven't denied it.
You haven't because you're probably ashamed or too proud to tell me. Then the only answer is that you're single.
God, it's as simple as not wanting to tell you anything.
Why not?
What's the point of explaining my current status to a traitor? But since it seems to be even more of a problem if I don't tell you, I'll tell you as much as I can about my 17 years.
Okay.
Well, look at this first. A photo.
What's this? Why are you wearing a gown?
It's my college graduation photo.
Wait, you're a high school grad, just like me.
I enrolled in a college after our divorce. I wanted to study more.
That's kind of lame, isn't it? You went to college after I left you?
What I did after you left me is none of your business. Thanks to that, I found my calling and was able to apply it to my current job. And most importantly, I met my husband.
Oh, come on, you don't have one.
Here's the next one. A photo.
What are these?
Our wedding rings.
No.
The design of these rings is clearly different from the ones we had, so you understand that they were purchased on a different occasion, right?
Are you serious?
Look at this next. Photo. This is my husband and our boy.
No way.
I don't want to give away their identity, so it's the one taken from the side a few years ago. As you can see, I've already remarried and we have a child. My husband encourages me to work, which is one of the sources of my happiness. And he is very supportive towards me. I have a good relationship with my in-laws too.
You're really married.
Yep, I love my life now.
Then, why do you have a studio apartment? Is it a secret affair pad where you bring different men behind your husband's back? If that's the case, I can take up the part.
You've already become a creepy, delusional old man, you know?
What do you mean?
Listen, don't you know that service apartment?
And?
I happened to be in my hometown for a month or so on a business trip, but my parents' house is long gone. I thought it would be more convenient to stay in a service apartment than in a hotel so I can cook for myself. I decided to stay there after consulting with my work.
A business trip?
Yes, this is the end of the story of my 17 years. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, but...
Conclusion? You have already exited my life story.
Wait.
So long.
Alice, come on.
What?
Just for the duration of your business trip, let me stay with you.
What the heck?
I got no place to live. Let me stay. I will please you at night in return.
That's gross. My business trip ended the day before yesterday, and I'm already back home. There's no one in that room right now.
Oh shoot. You said the trip was for a month.
Right. The month ended 2 days ago.
Oh, seriously?
By the way, I heard you bothered Mia before you came to me. I contacted her to give her a heads up, and she told me you already reached out to her. You thought she was still single too. You told her that the woman you had lived with for over 10 years had left you and that you would get back together with her in exchange for her financial support. Her preteen son stood in between and turned you away, right?
You know that much?
She didn't think you'd come to me. She apologized for not giving me a warning.
Wait, you guys made up. The sisters who were battling it out over me.
It kind of pisses me off to hear you say that, but when you left her less than a year after eloping, she realized a lot of things. She went to our late parents and apologized sincerely. I was already out of their house, so we never saw each other in person. She called me to admit her mistakes and apologized again and again. If you ask me if that patched up our relationship back to normal, it's hard to say yes. We do keep in touch though, for seasonal greetings, weddings, funerals, and stuff.
Seriously?
So that's it. This is the last time for real. Don't get involved with us anymore.
Alice, I don't have a place to live.
I don't care.
Alice!
Goodbye. A few days later, I received a call from Jack's brother. The house of Jack's late parents, which is currently in his brother's name, is far away. He sold all the belongings he had at the time he contacted me, and raised money for transportation to get back there. When he finally arrived, he was in shambles. His brother was disgusted by the creepy details told to him in tears. He immediately asked a company he knew for help, and the next morning, he grabbed Jack by the neck and threw him into the employee housing. Jack, who had no idea what was going on, found a place to live and work. He was told by his brother to refund $30,000 in alimony that he had covered for him 17 years ago. Currently, he's going through vigorous training to toughen up under the guidance of his supervisors.
Hey Sarah, long time no see. Do you remember me? It's Emma, your high school classmate. Oh, Emma? It's been a long time. Oh yeah, we exchanged numbers at graduation, right? That's right. We never actually got in touch after that, though. How have you been? I've been good, thanks. But why did you suddenly message me? I just wanted to check something. Your husband's name is Mark, right? Yeah, it is. How do you know his name? Oh, I heard from a friend that you got married. No big deal, really. Actually, I saw you guys together in town the other day. I couldn't remember his full name, so it got me curious.
If you saw us, you should have said hi. But why are you curious about his name?
No big deal, just curious.
Uh-huh. I was a bit worried when your message popped up out of nowhere.
Well, we were in the same class, but we weren't that close, huh?
True.
But we did chat quite a bit at the class reunion. That was fun. By the way, you were always the top student and popular with everyone.
Oh, no way. I think I was just average.
But you were always praised by the teachers and often chosen as class representative.
Well, I did end up being class rep quite often.
I was really jealous, honestly. I didn't get that kind of attention.
Oh, you were plenty amazing, Emma.
Thank you. Anyway, about Mark.
Is there something wrong with him?
No issues or anything. You snagged yourself a wonderful man.
What's really going on? You sound pretty fixated on him. What's up?
Oh, nothing like that. Just curiosity. Don't mind me.
Oh, I see. Well, he's back now, so I should get going.
Alrighty, catch you later.
Hun, do you have a moment? I know it's sudden, but...
Sure, but what's the rush? What's it about?
It's a mess. My boss just suddenly assigned me a business trip. It's starting tomorrow for 2 months.
What? Starting tomorrow? And 2 months is a long time.
Yeah, Marvin messed up big time with a client. So now I have to go and fix it.
Oh, so you're covering for your brother again?
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? It must be tough having him in the same company. And now with the departments merging, you must see him all the time.
Exactly. I couldn't believe it when we merged, and we ended up in the same office. He's always bossing me around, acting all high and mighty. I never thought he'd be so bad at his job. And now it's cutting into our family time. I haven't been able to help with the kids' daycare at all, leaving everything to you.
We understand, so don't worry.
Thanks, hun. And there's one more thing.
Yes?
I'm really sorry, but can you pick me up from work today?
Oh? Okay, I'll drop the kids at my parents' place. But what's wrong? Are you feeling sick?
No, it's not that. It's just... I've had this strange woman following me for a few days.
A strange woman?
She's been waiting for me outside the office and follows me all the way to the train.
Wait, are you saying you have a stalker?
It might be at that level, but I have no idea who she is. She talks to me like we know each other, but I have no clue who she is.
Asking her and engaging in conversations might give her wrong ideas.
I don't want to create any misunderstandings, so I've been completely ignoring her, not talking to her at all.
Oh dear, scary.
She might be waiting for me today too, so can you come pick me up?
Alright, I'll come get you. I'll stop by my parents' place first. Is 7 p.m. okay?
Yeah. Sorry for the trouble. I really appreciate it. Can you pull up at the back loading dock instead of the front entrance? She might be hiding out front.
Got it.
Hi, Sarah. How's it going lately?
Hi, Emma. It's as usual. What's up?
Really? That's good to hear.
Thanks. So, how can I help you today?
I've been a bit concerned about something lately.
What are you concerned about?
Lately, your husband, Mark, hasn't he seemed a bit distant?
Excuse me? Why are you asking that out of the blue?
I'm sorry. I'm just curious as a friend, wondering if you two are doing okay.
I appreciate your concern, but we don't have any problems.
Really? Has he been coming home late or anything? Any changes?
No, not really.
Are you sure? You don't have to be strong all the time. You can talk to me about anything. It's not good to worry alone.
I'm really fine, I promise. He's as loving as ever, and I haven't felt he's been distant at all.
I see. Well, if you say so, then all right. But you know life is unpredictable. If anything comes up, feel free to talk to me.
Thank you. By the way, how's it going with you?
Me?
It's been a month since you last reached out. Did something happen?
I'll tell you eventually.
What?
It might surprise you. Just think of it as fate and accept it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's okay if you don't get it now. You'll understand soon enough.
Okay.
Well, talk to you soon again.
Sarah, that woman was here again. What woman? I just finished work, and as I was leaving the office, I saw her at the front entrance. No way. She's still around? Are you okay? Did she see you? No, I hid behind a pillar before she could see me. That's good, but it's still scary. I was hoping she'd give up while you were away on your business trip. Here's the thing. What? After I hid, I watched her for a bit. My brother came out of the building, and they walked away in the opposite direction of the station. What? With Marvin? You know, today's my first day back at the office. So my coworker told me that while I was away for 2 months, they saw those two leaving together almost daily. It's become a bit of a gossip topic at work. Really? Wait, so she was after Marvin, not you? I'm not sure. She was definitely following me for a while. But one of my coworkers even saw them heading into a sketchy hotel. A sketchy hotel? That woman isn't his wife, right? No, I know her face. I would have recognized her. Yeah, stupid question. So, who is she? Well, she must be his other woman. Unbelievable, right? He's got a wife and a kid. Yet he doesn't even hide his affair from the public. His action is infuriating. Especially after you had to cover for his mistakes at work. Exactly. I was away from you and the kids for 2 months because of him. I want to see a picture of that woman. I'll show you later. When did you take a picture? A coworker who saw them together took some photos. He thought it might be useful to have proof. Wow, so reliable. She looks about our age. Anyway, this is getting more complicated by the minute. Yeah, it's turning into quite a mess.
Sarah, can I talk to you for a sec? I have some big news.
Hi, Emma. It's been a while again.
Are you ready for this?
Ready for what?
I know this will shock you. I'm sorry, but I'm going to take away your happiness.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I'll just tell you. I've gotten real close with Marky.
Marky?
Mark, your husband.
Oh, you call him Marky.
You two seem quite similar.
Yes, we're very close. Almost every day after work, we do all sorts of things together. He's crazy about me. And guess what? We're in the Bahamas right now.
I see. So it's an adulterous trip.
Oh, calling it adulterous is mean. We truly love each other. This Bahamas trip is more like a pre-wedding honeymoon. He says I'm all his tonight, so you should start preparing for a divorce.
Emma, can I ask you something?
Sure, what is it?
Why did you target my husband?
Well, he's a handsome, successful guy with a bright future. He's on the fast track at work, a star employee. How could I not go after him?
But you're married, aren't you? What about your husband and kids?
I don't care about them.
You don't care? What about your kids? They must be heartbroken.
It's fine. Kids aren't related to me anyway. It's the second marriage for my husband, and the kids are his. I never legally adopted them, so divorce will be easy. And with Marky being so successful, I'm sure he'll cover my expenses too.
I see. It seems you really think highly of my husband. That's why you were stalking him in front of the office.
That's right. At first, he didn't seem interested, but after a few days, he noticed my charms. Since then, we've been together almost every day. Sorry for stealing him. Anyway, I'm with him in a hotel right now. He's all mine tonight.
I'm in the same hotel, in the next room.
What?
A hotel in Nassau, right?
What the? How do you know that?
I told you. I'm in the same hotel. Sorry, but I know everything.
Wait. What's going on?
I've had a private investigator gathering evidence for the past 3 months. Your little conversations at the bar revealed this trip. Today, too, you were followed, but you didn't notice, did you?
That's not fair, having us followed.
Calling it unfair when you've stolen someone's husband is a bit rich.
Well, fine. I planned to reveal this anyway. With Marky's looks and prospects, I have nothing to worry about. I've decided to marry him. You better hurry up and divorce him.
Well, the thing is, we have no reason to divorce.
Huh? What do you mean? Of course you have a reason. He loves me.
My husband is right here next to me.
What?
Mark, my husband, checked in with me, and we're looking at this message in the same room right now.
What are you talking about? Are you so shocked about losing him that you've lost your mind?
I'm perfectly sane.
Then who do you think the man I'm with right now is? He looks exactly like Marky.
That Marky is actually Marvin.
Huh?
The person you got involved with is my brother-in-law, Mark's older brother.
What? What? What do you mean?
A few days after you started stalking Mark in front of his office, he went on a 2-month business trip.
A business trip?
Unaware of this, you continued waiting there and mistakenly approached Marvin, who works at the same company and looks very similar to Mark. He responded to your advances. And that's how we got here. By the way, the private investigator I mentioned is hired by his wife, not me.
No way. Did I mistake the person?
Yes, that's exactly what you did.
I can't believe I made such a mistake. I thought I had stolen an elite husband from you.
Now I finally understand why you've been persistently messaging me. You thought you were dating Mark.
Yes. Back in school, you were excellent and well liked by teachers and friends. I never liked you for that, and I wanted to take something precious from you.
Wow. It's been almost 10 years since we graduated from high school. There's some serious grudging.
When I heard the rumor that you got married, I was furious. Friends said your husband was an elite at a big company. Meanwhile, my husband is just a dull, low-ranking employee at a small company. I was so jealous and determined to steal yours.
And then you ended up stealing the wrong person. It's ridiculous.
Shut up! If Mark is on the fast track, his older brother must be even better, right? So, it's all good in the end.
Wishful thinking. I don't like to speak ill of my family, but he's kind of a burden at his company.
What?
I'm not an insider, so I don't know the details. But apparently, because of a big mistake he made 5 months ago, he's now a classic case of a sidelined employee.
A sidelined employee?
Meaning he's not competent, so he's in a position far from promotion.
Are you kidding me?
Mark's sudden business trip was related to that incident.
Wait, OMG, I don't get it at all.
Since it's about Mark's company matters, I don't know any more details.
No, that's not it. By the way, you mentioned you're at the same hotel.
Yes.
Come to our room immediately.
Oh, are you sure?
It's annoying to keep typing on the phone. Besides, I won't be satisfied until I can complain directly to your face.
Room 620, right?
If you know, then hurry up and come.
Got it.
Hey, Sarah. Explain this.
What's wrong?
I told you to come to my room. So why are my parents, in-laws, and my husband here? Most of all, Marvin's wife, too. When did you get them all here? It's not like they can get here in a matter of minutes.
I'm not just with my husband. Everyone's staying at the same hotel.
Why?
Everyone involved must be here for the discussion, right?
What the heck?
You told me to come to your room.
I'm asking why you, of all people, aren't here. I specifically asked you, Sarah, to come.
I'm not really involved in this, you know.
What?
You're not having an affair with my husband. You just stalked him. Other than that, I haven't been affected. If there's a situation where I'm needed, I'll be there. But I doubt that'll happen.
Wait a sec. What am I supposed to do now? Everyone's glaring at me and Marvin.
As they should.
Please, Sarah, come to the room right now. Explain to them that I wasn't actually after him.
No.
Why not? We're friends.
I've never thought of you as a friend.
That's cruel.
Sorry, but I'm going to join my parents and kids who are staying at a nearby hotel.
Wait.
As an outsider, I'll be taking a walk on the beach with my family.
This isn't supposed to happen.
Even though it was a mistake, you fell for Marvin, right?
If I had known he was a deadbeat, I wouldn't have gone after him. I wanted your husband. This isn't fair. I got the bad lottery ticket. Oh, I know. I have an idea.
What?
Give me Mark. I'll return Marvin to his wife. That way everything will be resolved.
You're insane.
Come on.
Well, I'll be off then. When I first heard that my husband was being stalked by an unknown woman, I never imagined it would be a former classmate I hadn't seen in years. Looking back, it seems she had always viewed me as an enemy during our school days. So maybe she had been waiting for a chance for revenge. Naturally, the situation at the hotel turned into a huge drama. In the end, Marvin's wife filed for divorce with alimony, and his parents cut ties with him. Emma also met the same fate. Since she called Marvin a bad lottery ticket, we all assumed they'd break up. But they shockingly got married after their divorces were finalized. It was revealed that she was pregnant with his child. Although we hoped that this turn of events would make Marvin take his job seriously, he messed up at work again and got fired. With a baby on the way and financial needs piling up, Emma is furious at him for becoming unemployed. He has completely lost his motivation, refuses to look for a new job, and lazes around at home. Since there are still alimony payments to be made, Emma has to work instead. Now she leaves their baby with relatives and works nights to make ends meet.
Hugh, I can't believe you went to work without eating breakfast again. It's gonna be tough during the day. And aren't you gonna feel sick?
You know what? I've told you many times. I eat out because your cooking's bad. I'm gonna get sick if I eat such bad food.
Oh,
Damn it. You should learn from my mom's cooking skills.
I know your mother is a good cook. I used to cook for myself all the time before I got married. I even took cooking classes. I usually follow the recipe if it's my first time cooking. I don't think I'm as bad as you say I am.
That's the problem with the overconfidence of the bad cook.
You're so mean. You don't have to say that much.
Think of the stress when I'm forced to eat bad food.
I'm telling you, it's not that bad, you know.
Okay. Don't complain to me until you've satisfied my taste buds.
Give me a break.
Good evening, Nancy. Do you have time right now?
Good evening, Greta. Are you gonna talk about Hugh?
Yes, he texted me on my lunch break and said it was a weekend and he was going to my home to eat my food. He just had dinner and is taking a bath now. It's like he's going to stay until Monday morning. Did something happen?
Well,
I asked him about it, but he said nothing. But it's strange, right? If you have anything, feel free to tell me, okay? I'd like to make a proper judgment as to whether you or Hugh is the problem.
thank you. The thing is, Hugh suddenly started calling me a BC wife.
BC? Short for bad cook?
Yes,
Does that mean Hugh is saying your food isn't good?
yes.
I think your cooking is delicious without flattering.
Really? Thank you very much.
You go to the cooking class and are studying about food, right? Of course your cooking must be good. I wonder what Hugh's thinking.
I don't know what he's thinking either.
Hey Nancy, I have a suggestion. If it comes to this, why don't we try to find out what he's thinking?
Try to find out?
We have to see what the airhead is thinking. You don't need to be patient about him calling you BC wife.
Airhead?
I'll visit you tomorrow and talk about the details then.
Sure, fine.
Hey Nancy, have you gotten over being a BC?
What? All you do is badmouth after coming home so late? Did you have dinner with your parents this weekend?
Yeah, I couldn't stand bad food, so I had to escape to Mom's place. Her food is delicious as always. I hope you learn to cook as much as Mom does. At least I can eat without leaving any leftovers.
It was that good, huh? What did Greta make?
Something that you, BC wife, could never make. Especially roast beef and gravy. The sandwich and mac and cheese for lunch were also delicious.
I see.
What's with the reaction?
Nothing.
Hey, don't get bent out of shape while putting your bad cooking on hold. You, twisted nature kid, are not in the position to say that. Such an airhead. What? Airhead? What the? Huh? No, wait, Mom. That's right. What? Why? Why are you here? I came here to check on you because you keep telling Nancy's cooking is bad. You need to straighten yourself up. Well, because it's really bad. Why can't I say it's bad when it's really bad? Really? Huh? What? Why are you glaring at me? I've heard that you said Nancy's cooking was good just right now, you know. Huh? When did I say that? Roast beef and gravy that you ate, and sandwich and mac and cheese for lunch. All of those were made by Nancy. I didn't touch a finger on it, or gave her any suggestions. Seriously? My point is, it's not about the taste, right? What I make tastes good. What Nancy makes is bad. That's how you made up your mind and kept saying to us, no, I mean, what's wrong with you? You should be the first one to praise your wife's cooking. Are you trying to one-up her? What a damn airhead. Apologize to Nancy right now. What? What? Don't get so worked up. You used to be called a bad cook by Dad, didn't you? I was just trying to be a dominant husband. I just followed Dad's example. What's wrong with that? You idiot! What the hell? I used to be a terrible cook, you know. Huh? Were you? Really? I asked your dad for his honest opinion, not to wear his teeth. If it's bad, it can't help. But he didn't say just it's terrible. He clearly told me what I needed to improve, and was patient with my lousy food. I am what I am today because of him. Your father didn't pretend to be a dominant husband. Seriously? I guess I'm responsible for you seeing it that way. But you're an adult now. You know what you shouldn't do, right? If you neglect Nancy any longer, she might end up divorcing you. Oh no, I don't want a divorce. Then, tell her honestly how good it tastes. Never ever say BC wife again. You're a lucky man. Nancy is an excellent cook. Plus, she studies various recipes, goes to cooking class, and makes so much effort for you. Yeah, sorry, Mom. It's not me that you're supposed to say sorry to. Go and apologize to Nancy right now and beg her not to divorce you.
Hugh, it's Nancy.
It was actually delicious. I'm sorry. I won't say bad cook anymore.
Yeah, well, starting with tomorrow's breakfast.
I'll definitely eat it all. So please keep making delicious food for me.
Okay.
I'm really, really sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Come home soon.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Shortly after that, Hugh came home out of breath. As soon as he saw me and Greta welcoming him at the door, he kneeled down on the floor and said,
I am so sorry. I'll change my mind. So please don't divorce me.
He seemed utterly remorseful, but Greta did not forgive him yet. She made Hugh sit on the floor and lectured him how hard it was to cook every meal all night long. So we even decided to share the household chores I had been doing along. Next day, he ate breakfast with his hands together and said,
Thank you.
After enjoying food while saying,
It's delicious.
And said,
Thank you for the food.
And went to work in high spirits. Today's dinner will be the curry that Hugh's going to make. I am looking forward to it. Toby, thank you for your hard work. Just to double check, your business trip will start today, right?
That's right. As I told you this morning, I'll be gone for 3 days and 2 nights starting today. I'll finish my business at the company in the morning and leave first thing in the afternoon. I might have to entertain my clients, so I might be unable to check the texts.
Got it. It seems you don't have any changes, right?
I mean, what's up with you all of a sudden? You usually don't bother to ask me such things. Did something happen?
You see, I'm traveling today too. I thought we should know each other's schedule, just in case.
Oh, I see. So you're going on a trip with your relative, Sherry, too, right?
Yeah, it's 3 days and 2 nights, the same as you.
Gotcha. Have fun.
But I'm sorry that you have to go there for work. I feel bad that I'm the only one having fun.
No. Don't worry about that. You gotta have fun, okay? And actually, going on a business trip is a nice change of pace.
Really?
Once I'm done with work, I can even go sightseeing. It's like a regular trip, you know? In a way, it's probably healthier than working at the office on the computer all the time.
I see. Oh, it's almost time to meet up with Shelly.
Yep, I'm about to leave too.
I'll text you in the evening.
Okay, I'll check as soon as possible.
You will wine and dine with clients, right? Don't push yourself. Anyway, have a safe trip.
You too.
Toby, how's it going over there?
I just finished work and checked into the hotel where I'm staying. Well, I'm so exhausted.
Work is always tiring, isn't it? Thank you for your hard work every day.
Well, working is my role as a husband. I'll do my best.
What kind of work did you do today?
Business meeting. Nothing special. I can't tell you the details because it's a business matter, but I had to finalize the next contract renewal with the client.
I see. That's a lot of work. Going all the way out to renew a contract.
It's a business partner that our company particularly values. I guess it's also a way of buttering him up.
I see. By the way, your company's very generous.
Huh? What do you mean?
They allow one employee to stay in a suite that costs $100 per night for a business trip.
No, of course not. What are you talking about? Well, if it's a hotel in a city or a tourist spot, it's natural that it's a little more expensive, but it's still about $100. No way they can afford a suite. This business trip is not in the city or a tourist area. Well, it's a reasonable price. Being just a regular employee is so tough.
What? Really? I didn't know that. So, LA is neither a city nor a tourist area?
Huh?
Actually, I just checked into the hotel you're traveling to a few minutes ago.
Huh? What? But you said that you're traveling with Shelly.
Yeah, I'm traveling with Shelly, sightseeing LA with her.
No, wait. You said that you're looking forward to the beach. You're supposed to go to a beach resort, right?
Oh, that. We are going to stop by the beach on the way home. I meant the beach near LA.
Seriously?
So, I hope you're figuring out what's going on here, right?
Huh? What? What do you mean?
I'm not sure if you really don't know or are just playing dumb, but... Rachel Rudo.
What?
She's your business trip partner, right? But I wonder why would a man and a woman be staying in the same room? Besides, it's a hotel suite that costs several $100s per night. I wonder if it's terrible for the company to do that. Does your boss know about it?
Okay, I got it. So maybe you saw me and Rachel were checking in, huh? The thing is, there was a mistake on the hotel's part. That's why we got a suite. They should be able to get us another room later. I still haven't heard from the front desk yet. Perhaps they're busy or something.
Well, even if you call the front desk right now, it's not gonna work. Your lie is already exposed.
I'm telling you, it's true. It's really true. You're accusing me because of some kind of hotel mismanagement, but this is not what you think, you know.
It's not the hotel's fault. You made a reservation to stay in the same room with her from the beginning. At the request of the young lady Rachel, you got a suite.
How can you be so sure without evidence? If you don't stop, I'll get angry.
I have proof.
What? What are you talking about?
You know what? I wonder how come you haven't noticed yet.
Noticed what?
When we were college students, this is a hotel where we stayed with the club members, remember?
Yeah, I remember. But so what? What does it have to do with what's happening right now?
It's fine that you like the hotel, but you should have done a little more research before you came here.
What? What are you talking about?
You still don't get it? Okay then. I think there's a hotel pamphlet in the room. Open the greeting page of the honor. No matter how stupid you are, I bet you can get it when you see it.
What a hassle. What about it?
It's on the table. Just look at it.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Kidding. Hey, this owner, Shirley?
That's right. Sherry is the owner of this hotel. You finally noticed.
No, hang on. The last time I was here, the owner was a woman in her 40s or 50s.
That was the previous owner, Sherry's mother. Recently, her odd chronic disease got worse. So Sherry, who married the hotel chef, took over as the hotel's owner.
Seriously?
What's more, the co-owner of this hotel is Sherry's father. The reason why I got in charge of hotel reservations for my college student club trip was because of that.
Could it be the reason why the complimentary dessert and beverage was offered at the time was that...
That's right. It was a courtesy from Sherry's father. They don't offer college students those complimentary services without any reason. So, back to what's happening now. When you made a reservation for a two-bedded suite, Sherry answered the phone.
Really?
She was in work mode at the time. So, she avoided talking about personal matters. But I heard from her that you said on the phone that you and your wife would stay there, huh? Of course, Sherry thought I would be coming, so she was looking forward to seeing me. So, she contacted me individually and said she'd show me good tourist spots if I wanted. But I had no idea what she was talking about. So, I looked into it. Then, I found out that you're having an affair. Well, that's what led up to here. Now that you get a situation no matter how stupid you are, right?
For real?
So, I'll continue further. Rachel Rudo, the woman you're having an affair with, is the only daughter of the president of your business partner, right?
What? You even looked into that?
Duh! My own husband is having an affair, so it was only natural that I would look into it.
I see. So, you're saying that you've already found out everything?
That's what it means. So, what are you going to do?
If you already know that, there's no choice. Yeah, that's right. I'm in love with Rachel. So, divorce me. You're in my way.
You change your attitude so quickly.
Whatever. Rachel's beautiful, classy, innocent, and above all, she's a president's daughter. She's way better than you. I have a right to choose a woman, you know.
Speaking of which, you always take a liking to innocent-looking girls in games and manga, don't you?
Yeah, sure. Rachel is the embodiment of that kind of young lady. The ideal woman. She's totally different from you. The woman sniffing around the husband sneakingly.
Oh yeah? Then back to my point. I want to get a divorce too. But I'll ask you just in case. You know you're in a position where you have to pay alimony, right?
Of course. If I can divorce you, I'll pay you as much as you want.
Then I'll feel free to ask for it. But do you have the money?
Of course I do. As I've said many times, Rachel is the CEO's daughter, and she's the only daughter. That means Rachel's marriage partner is the next president of the company. In other words, I'm the next president. The company is many times bigger than the one I work for now, so of course I can afford to pay you alimony. Well, it's called a marry into money, a male version. Finally, an enormous fortune came into my life. It's like something out of a video game or comic book, but it's happening to me in real life. I couldn't pass up such a lucky break.
Well, it's hard to say. You don't know by any chance?
Know what?
The heir to the company is the CEO's nephew.
Huh?
He's gonna be a president next year.
Huh? His nephew?
That's right. And besides, Rachel has a fiancé and is involved with several other men. You're just one of her boyfriends. She didn't tell you that?
Huh? You're kidding, right? Hey, that's a joke, right? Tell me it's a joke.
Oh my, you didn't know anything about it, did you? I'm sorry. Everything I said was true.
So, I can't be president?
Well, duh. I don't think you should be shocked by only that.
Huh? What's more to it? Give me a break.
Nope. You'd better know about this. Rachel's father is very upset that you had an affair with his daughter. He decided to disinherit Rachel, and he just called your company to cancel the deal.
Huh? What?
He said he couldn't do business with the company with such an infidel employee.
Hey, that's internal information, right? There's no way the company would leak it out. I mean, there's no way you know about it. I'm not gonna fall for the lie. You can't trick me with such nonsense.
Because he's here, Rachel's father.
What?
I told him in advance about the affair, and told him I'd settle it here today. And he said he wanted to go with me. So he came with me here. He wants to speak with you right now. Oh, don't bother calling. We're in the next room.
Huh?
Well, let's talk in your room right now, in person, with our lawyer. Immediately after this, we rushed into the suite where Toby and Rachel were. Under the lawyer's initiative, I had him sign the divorce papers on the spot. Toby's company lost a major business partner because of this incident and suffered a high amount of damage. They said that Toby was forced to resign as a form of taking responsibility, and that he went around to apologize to people, but nobody lent an ear to him. I, on my part, filed a claim for alimony against Toby and Rachel, and received a lump sum payment. Frankly speaking, I think it was fortunate that we didn't have a child yet. Next time I fall in love, I want to ensure he's a man who will not cheat on me. Rachel also broke up with her fiancé after he found out about the affair. Her father disowned her, as he had declared earlier, and she managed to make a living by working at a nightclub. Toby returned to his parents' house, but they said he did not look for a job and stayed in his room. Apparently, he indulges himself in love with a two-dimensional young lady.
Hey, Nancy, where are you? Dad's funeral is now done. I realized you were gone during the service. You didn't come back yet. Where on earth are you, and what are you doing? Nancy, please reply to me. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm in transit and couldn't answer the phone. In transit? So you really went somewhere alone, didn't you? No, I'm not alone. What? Who are you with? I'm with a relative. Relative? So I won't come home today. What? What are you saying? Come home now before it gets late. Leave me alone. I don't want to come home. Nancy, I know you loved your dad so much. I understand what you are feeling about his passing. It must have been tough to stay through the whole funeral. That's why you left earlier, right? Mommy will come pick you up. Please, tell me where you are. No, I won't. What? You don't have to come pick me up. You don't have to care about me. What are you saying? There's no way I can leave my precious daughter alone. Precious daughter? You don't have to pretend anymore. What? What's going on, Nancy? You've been acting strange. Did I do something to upset you? Now that Dad passed away, we can never see him again. And we can never see each other again, too, right? What? Why? I'm right here waiting for you. But for me, you are no longer existing. I was happy to meet both of you. Thank you for everything. What? Nancy, what are you talking about? What do you mean by never seeing each other again? What's wrong? I've had no idea what you're talking about. It's really tough for me that Dad has passed away too, you know? Mommy needs you on my side. Are you serious? But I'm not really your child, right? What? I'm Dad's stepchild, not related to you by blood. Nancy, you wanted to marry Dad, so you reluctantly decided to raise me. But now Dad is gone. You won't be my mother anymore. So from now on, I have to live separately from you. It breaks my heart, but you have your own life. You are not obligated to raise a stranger. From now on, I'll do my best on my own. Nancy, who told you that? Aunt Jenny. Jenny? Your father's sister. How could she tell such an important thing to you without my permission? What on earth is she trying to... Why are you blaming her? Aunt Jenny says she was on my side. What?
Aunt Jenny was angry, you know.
Angry?
She thought I already knew the truth. She said keeping silent until this age is too harsh. Hey, Mom, why didn't you tell me until now? Aunt Jenny said that you hate me. She said you kept it secret to hurt me.
Oh dear, how could I hate you? I feel terrible that I didn't tell you before, but just when I was about to tell you, Dad got sick and was hospitalized. I didn't have the right time to tell you, so I decided when he gets better, I was going to tell you the truth. But his illness rapidly worsened and he passed away very quickly.
But Aunt Jenny said that you were deceiving me.
I wasn't deceiving you.
Then why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry for not telling you for so long. I used being busy as an excuse, but the truth is that I was afraid that by telling you the truth, our relationship would change. But I want you to believe me on this. When I married your father, I made up my mind to be your mother. You were such an adorable baby. I raised you as my own daughter. I still think of you as more important than my own life, even though we're not blood related. I want to continue to live with you as a family.
Mom, that's enough. Don't lie to me anymore.
What do you mean, lie?
Because you didn't really like my dad, did you?
What?
Aunt Jenny told me everything. Mom, you are really happy that Dad is dead, right?
What are you saying?
You started having an affair after Dad got cancer. Dad is dead now, and you are going to remarry him, right? Then I'll become a nuisance. I'm going to have to move out.
What? I have never cheated on your dad and have no intention to remarry.
But Aunt Jenny said so.
I don't get it. What is Jenny thinking? Well, I'll talk to your aunt about it. Anyway, where are you now? Earlier you said you're not alone. Who are you with?
I'm at a relative's house.
Relatives? You mean you're with Jenny?
Yes, I'm at my aunt's house.
I knew it. That's why Jenny left in the middle of the funeral too. Nancy, Mommy's going to pick you up now, so get ready right away.
I don't want to. I'm staying at my aunt's house today.
No. You have to leave right away.
Why?
It's been over 10 years since you last saw your aunt. I can't let you stay at the house of someone you barely met. I'm really worried about you.
Then you don't have to worry at all. Aunt Jenny is a nice person. Aunt Jenny and I became friends at the funeral. She's very kind and easy to talk to. Also, she has a cool style. She's more like an older sister than an aunt.
What? You like her that much?
Besides, Aunt Jenny is Daddy's sister. It's fine to stay at her home, right?
I don't care that she's Dad's sister. I can't trust someone who tells lies to Nancy.
She's not telling me lies, Mom. It's true that we are not blood related.
Yeah, but the stuff like I'm having an affair and getting remarried, she's making up all this nonsense about me. She must be up to something.
But I want to be with my aunt.
Nancy,
in reality, we are strangers, but she's my dad's sister, so we're related.
So you trust your aunt more than your mom?
I don't know. She kept comforting me when I was crying at the funeral. And then she took me to her house because she had something important to tell me. She told me everything that you never told me. She's single and has no kids, so she feels happy that I'm with her. She just lost a sibling and she's lonely too, you know. I can't leave her alone.
Well then, it's just for today, okay?
Just for today? She said she wanted me to be her daughter if possible.
What? Of course not. Mom will pick you up tomorrow, okay? I'm in real trouble. During my husband's funeral, I realized my daughter was missing. To my surprise, my sister-in-law had brought her home. Moreover, she recklessly spoke about how my daughter and I aren't biologically related. She even fabricated lies about me having an affair. Consequently, my daughter was shocked to learn that we aren't biologically related, and it seems she believes her aunt more than me. I was at a loss. My daughter Nancy was my late husband's stepdaughter. His ex-wife had been unfaithful to him before she got pregnant. Shortly after giving birth, she left Nancy and went to be with her lover. Since then, my husband raised Nancy as a single father. He met me through his work and we got married. Since then, I have raised and cared for Nancy as if she were my own daughter. When we got married, Nancy was only 1 year old. Naturally, she must have thought I was her real mother. She called me mommy and we went out together even after she got older. We lived together as a normal, friendly mother and daughter. And just as I was thinking that it was time for us to tell my daughter the truth, my husband was found to have cancer and was hospitalized in an emergency. I was so busy taking care of him that I didn't have much time to spare mentally. That's why I couldn't tell Nancy the truth. Recently, my husband passed away. Even though I was busy, keeping silent about it until she reached high school was a mistake. I really regret it. But never did I expect it to be revealed by my sister-in-law. Even after I married my husband, I never saw my sister-in-law except for weddings and funerals. Unlike me, who was rather plain both inside and outside, my sister-in-law always dressed flashy and was very assertive. So I didn't really get along with her. As for Nancy, it had been a long time since she saw her aunt. Somehow, at my husband's funeral, my sister-in-law approached my daughter and filled her head with all sorts of things. Moreover, according to my daughter, my sister-in-law claimed she would raise my daughter in her own home, saying outrageous things. I was so worried that I couldn't stand it. I immediately headed to my sister-in-law's house. Nancy, I'm coming to pick you up right now.
What? Why? You said I could stay until tomorrow.
I don't have time to explain why here. Anyway, I want to protect you.
Mom, are you still talking like that? I told you to leave me alone.
You don't have to believe me right now, but please, just for today, listen to your mother.
Okay.
Thank you, Nancy. By the way, are you with Jenny right now?
She's not here. I'm tired, so I'm resting in the guest room. Aunt Jenny is in the living room watching TV.
Well, that's good to know. Well then, Nancy, please stay there until I contact you again. Don't tell Auntie that I messaged you. Jenny, I heard my daughter is visiting you right now.
Oh, hello, Judy. Yes, Nancy is at my house.
I'm sorry about my daughter. She suddenly wanted to stay at your place.
No, I wanted to talk with Nancy for the first time in a while.
I'm the one who invited Nancy. You don't have to worry about it at all. To be honest, we are getting really well, you know. She can stay here as much as she wants. But she has school. I'll pick her up tomorrow. What? No, she could stay here longer. Like even a week or a month. I mean, I'd like her to be my daughter.
That's not possible. She is my daughter. So I will pick her up tomorrow.
Oh, really? Your daughter? How can you say that?
What?
My brother, who was her father, is dead. You and Nancy are strangers, aren't you?
About that, Jenny, why did you tell Nancy without my permission?
I thought she already knew everything. She's in high school now, right? Keeping a secret like that from a high school girl? It's just too pitiful, no matter how you look at it.
Yes, I do regret keeping quiet for so long, but I wanted to tell her the important things from me. It's terrible to tell her without my consent, Jenny. I'm her mother.
Well, sooner or later, Nancy will find out the truth. It doesn't matter who told her. While you were hesitating, I went ahead and told her. You should be thankful to me.
What? Thankful? And how dare you lie to her that I cheated on my husband? I've never cheated, and I have no plans to remarry in the future.
Oh, about that. Well, I might have exaggerated a bit about the affair. But you can't be sure you won't remarry in the future, right? After all, you are younger than my brother. Naturally, you would want to remarry to a better man.
Don't feed my daughter nonsense with your baseless imagination. Jenny, please correct it properly and apologize to my daughter for lying to her.
I don't want to.
What?
I need you to play the bad guy here. You are a scumbag mother who betrayed her husband and abandoned her daughter. In Nancy and my story, you are the bad guy.
Jenny, what on earth are you up to? Why are you so obsessed with my daughter? Why are you trying to make me the bad guy?
Well, if I take in Nancy, it's a good deal for both of us, right?
What do you mean?
I get to live with my lovely niece as if we were mother and daughter, and you will be free from child rearing and become single and free.
What nonsense. I told you she is my daughter, even if we're not blood related. I raised Nancy as if she were my own daughter. I have absolutely no intention of letting go of Nancy.
Did you forget that she's your stepdaughter? Without her father, Nancy would be all alone. Rather than being raised by you, a stranger, she'll definitely be happier being with me, who shares some blood. Nancy is very attached to me now.
and you've just returned to being single, so why don't you look for someone new?
Jenny, are you counting on inheritance?
Huh? What are you talking about, bringing up inheritance all of a sudden? My brother has a wife, you, and a daughter, Nancy. I'm just his sister. I have no right to inherit it. I'm not counting on the inheritance at all.
Aren't you in financial trouble?
What?
From all the relatives who came to my husband's funeral, I heard a rumor that you are in debt. You've been giving a lot of money to your young boyfriend, is that true?
Wait, they were talking about that behind my back? Damn them. Talking so much nonsense behind my back.
Well, you have been borrowing money from your relatives and causing a lot of trouble, so it can't be helped, right? If you take Nancy in, you can keep my late husband's inheritance for yourself. Isn't that what you thought?
Well, if you've figured it out, there's nothing to hide. That's right, because you and Nancy will get my brother's inheritance and I won't get a single penny. It's just unfair.
I knew it.
That's why I'm going to raise Nancy instead of you. You were able to spend 15 years with Nancy, whom you didn't give birth to, and who is not even related to you. So it's about time you handed her over to me, right?
You know, do you realize how absurd you sound? Unfortunately, my husband hasn't left behind as much inheritance as you're expecting.
What? No way, you are lying. My brother was a section manager at a big company. I'm sure he earned a lot of money. He was a serious man who never wasted money. He must have a good amount of savings.
I guess you didn't know. My husband quit his job a few years ago.
What?
He said there was something he really wanted to do. He started his own company. So the money spent at that time in cancer treatment expenses wiped out most of the savings.
What? You mean he didn't leave any money to you either? Oh, dear brother, what were you thinking?
I think it's fine this way. I'm taking over my husband's company. I want to fulfill the dream he couldn't achieve. I'm going to make it happen.
So, then there's no point in taking custody of Nancy.
I really can't believe you. I knew you approached Nancy for the money.
Whatever. Just lend me some money.
What?
You're going to be the president, right? I'm behind on my debts and I'm in serious trouble. I'll give up on Nancy, so please lend me some money.
I refuse.
Why not? I'm your sister-in-law. We're family, so you should help me.
Nope. You called me a stranger, remember? Don't suddenly pretend that we're family. I would never help someone who would take away my precious daughter for money. Never.
If that's how you feel, I have my own thoughts on this. If you don't lend me the money, Nancy won't return it. Is that okay with you?
You're such an irredeemable idiot. I won't lend you any money and Nancy is right next to me.
What? Wait, what are you saying? Nancy should be at my place. What? This can't be true. She's not here. Did you take her away without me noticing? You liar. You said you'd come to pick her up tomorrow.
Oops, sorry. I got worried, so I decided to pick her up today. I told Nancy to sneak out of the house without you noticing.
Oh my God, how dare you? You kidnapper. I'll call the police.
You're the one who tricked my daughter into your home. Besides, Nancy came to me of her own will. Calling the police won't help.
Hey, sister, don't abandon me. I've been ostracized by my relatives. You're the only one I can rely on.
It's your own fault that you are left out. I don't want anything to do with you either. Well then, goodbye.
Wait, help me, sister.
Jenny, who has been blocked by Nancy and me, aimed for a wealthy marriage to repay her debts, but no one was interested in her. Finally, she decided to pay off her debt on her own. In addition to her main job, she seems to be working desperately with part-time night shifts. On the other hand, I inherited my husband's company, and despite the unfamiliarity of being a president, I'm busy every day. But thanks to the support of my daughter, I'm enjoying busy yet fulfilling days. There was a time when I struggled with the fact that Nancy and I were not biologically related, but after the turmoil that followed my husband's death, I now feel that we are bound by a bond even stronger than that of biological parents and children. Moving forward, I want to continue supporting and living happily with my daughter, just the two of us.
John, are you still at work? Are you working overtime again? Can you come to the hospital right now? I'm at St. Peter's.
Huh? What happened?
My dad started feeling some pain in his chest. I called the ambulance and they took him there.
What? No way.
It was so sudden. I didn't know what to do. Can you please come with me? I need your support.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't.
What?
I want to, but I'm swamped with work. I probably won't be home till midnight.
Oh.
Anyways, how's your dad?
I don't know anything yet.
Is he conscious?
No, he's been unconscious ever since they brought him in.
I see. Well, your father's getting old. Anything can happen, right?
Yeah, but...
Oh well, I'm sorry I couldn't make it.
Well, maybe when you get back from work, you could stop by the hospital.
Do I really have to?
What?
He's not awake, right? It doesn't make sense for me to go if he's unconscious, right? It's a waste of time.
What the hell? Aren't you worried about my father?
Of course I'm worried about him. It doesn't matter if I go right now. He won't even notice I'm there. It's not like he's going to get better if I go. Honestly, it's pointless. You being there is enough, right?
What a horrible thing to say.
Well, your father was a good help. If he ever wakes up, you tell him, thank you for all your help over the years. Well, there's a good chance he won't make it, though. I'll make sure to tell him on his funeral.
Hold on. Are you being serious?
What?
Why are you being so insensitive? That's inappropriate.
Huh? Is it?
You're talking like he's gone already. He treated you so well, right? And that's what you're going to say about him?
He did treated me well, but that's life. I can't do anything about it. Parents passing away before their children is natural.
You're being too cold. Saying it's useless to go when they're unconscious? Shouldn't you be worried that he's unconscious?
You know what? I have my own reasons. I'm working on a very important project. I might get promoted. Everything is depending on it.
Oh, I see.
That's why I'm telling you I just can't leave work like this. But don't forget, you're able to live the way you do because of my job too. Don't get too demanding. Don't you want me to get a promotion?
Of course I appreciate your hard work. And I'd be happy to see you get a promotion, but I'm working too.
Work? Your job is just for fun.
Just for fun?
It's just a part-time job. You earn way less than me. Just because you're earning that little money, you can't be acting like you got a real job.
I work with pride even though I don't earn a lot. Also, the reason I don't earn as much as I used to is because I had to take care of my father. If you helped more with household chores and caregiving, I could have earned more.
You've got to be kidding me. Are you trying to force me to take care of your father and do house chores?
I'm not forcing you or anything. I just want you to spend more time with your family.
I'm disappointed.
Huh?
I've been working my ass off and you're still not satisfied.
I told you I'm grateful for you. It's just, I wish you could help me with the house with everything that's going on. I already lost my mom. I don't have any family. You're the only one I can rely on.
We are family, but your father feels like a stranger to me.
A stranger?
I mean, we're not blood related. Well, when it comes down to it, everyone else is just a stranger, right?
That's it. I won't depend on you.
What the hell? Are you mad?
I don't expect anything from someone who calls my father a stranger.
Oh, come on. Don't take it personally.
I'm the one who should be disappointed in you.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you ask that relative?
Huh?
Your relative that you talked about before? The one you said moving close to us? I don't remember their name because it's none of my business, but you're related to them, right? So why don't you ask them to do something about it?
I might have to ask them for some help.
Then you'll be fine without me.
You really are insensitive, huh?
Enough about that. What's going to happen to the inheritance?
What?
The inheritance. Your dad's inheritance.
Do you really have to bring that up now? He's still alive.
He is, but it's just a matter of time, right? Since things will get hectic with funeral preparations after he passes, I thought it'd be best to discuss everything now. So, how much inheritance are we talking about? I remember your dad had quite a bit of land, right? And I heard he got stocks too, so there should be a good amount of inheritance. You'd be aware of this, wouldn't you? Hello? Lara? What's wrong? Are you ignoring me? Damn, the moment we started talking about money, you're gonna ignore me. Oh well, I'll hit you up tomorrow. Lara, how is your dad doing?
The surgery was a success.
Oh, he had surgery?
Yes, the doctor said he's going to be fine now.
Seriously?
What's so funny?
No, I just think it's amazing.
What?
I mean, he was rushed to the ER last night, right? And this morning he's all fine. It's amazing how far medical science has come.
Yes, it is.
He might live longer than you think.
I hope so. I hope he lives a long life. I know you don't want him to, though.
Come on, it's not that. Are you still upset about last night?
You think anyone would be okay with what you were saying?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't make it to the hospital. I have an important work. You can't blame me for it. Also, the surgery went good, right? So everything is fine. I don't know what you are upset about.
Everything is fine?
What? I mean, it turned out fine, didn't it?
Why are you like this? You're insane.
Don't be exaggerated.
You're way worse than that, honestly.
Well, let me ask you something. Imagine if you were in my position. You're working an important job with a promotion at stake. If my dad was rushed to the hospital, would you go?
Yeah, I will.
He just got rushed to the hospital, you know. Normally, you wouldn't go, right?
I'm going.
Oh, come on. Don't lie to me.
Most people go, especially if it's family.
But he didn't raise you, though.
But he raised you, my husband, so he's my family too.
Are you serious? I think you should think about that.
Why?
I already told you about this. People who aren't blood related are just strangers. In the end, anyone other than yourself is just a stranger. Whether my parents are okay or not, it has nothing to do with you, right? Yet you prioritize family over work. If you keep having such naive thoughts, you'll end up in a bad situation someday.
Whatever happens to my family, I'd still want to be there for them. You told me before we got married, being kind to others is what you love about me.
I said that. It's been so long I can't even remember. But seriously, I think we need to consider practical aspects when thinking about the future. There's a possibility of expanding our family. Wouldn't it be tough if we keep doing things for them? Now, speaking of practical matters, what's going to happen with your dad's inheritance?
Are you talking about that again?
Because you never answered my question.
His surgery was successful and he's on the road to recovery.
But considering his age, you never know what's going to happen, right?
Are you assuming he's going to get sick again?
I'm not saying that. But you know, since your dad is wealthy, it's natural to be curious, right? If I were in his position, I'd take care of the inheritance process before I die. I'd make sure it's used for child support or to help with living expenses or something like that. That's the duty of someone with money, right?
What are you trying to say?
What?
If you have something to say, just say it.
Then I'll tell you. I also get a share of your father's inheritance, right? You always seem reluctant to talk about inheritance in front of me. But hey, don't keep it all for yourself. Share some with me too. I can tell, you know.
What? You're the one who's gonna pay, not to receive.
Huh? Pay for what?
I'll take care of the paperwork. You just have to sign it.
What? What do you mean, paperwork? What are you talking about?
I think it's time for you to look for another job.
Huh?
You said something about an important project. I don't think you're gonna get that promotion.
Wait a minute. What's up with you all of a sudden? Not getting a promotion? What?
You'll see. Bye.
What the hell? I have no idea what you're talking about. Lara, what did you do?
What's wrong? I'm at the hospital and can't answer the phone right now. I mean, aren't you at work right now? Why are you on your phone?
My boss just called me. He told me I'm fired.
Oh my.
This is all you, huh? What the hell did you do?
I didn't do anything, okay?
Bullshit. You said something about looking for another job. That's what you said earlier.
I just took your advice.
What? What are you talking about?
You told me to get help from my relatives who live nearby.
I did, but...
I talked to that relative about this case right away.
So, what does it have to do with me getting fired?
You didn't know? He's the executive director of your company.
Huh?
I'm stunned. I can't believe you don't know who the big boss is at your company.
Executive director? Are you kidding me?
He's my uncle, my father's brother.
Uncle? But he doesn't have the same last name as your father.
My uncle changed his last name when he got married.
Oh my God.
You saw him a few times in the neighborhood. You didn't know until now?
No, I didn't. I never say hello to my neighbors when I pass them. I don't even look at them.
I don't know if that's a good way to behave as a member of society.
I mean, if he lives so close, why didn't you tell me?
Because my uncle told me not to.
What?
He wants to see how you act outside the office. He told me not to say anything until you notice.
No way.
But this incident has convinced him. He said you are a worse person.
Huh?
Instead of getting a promotion, you got fired. I'm sorry about that.
Wow. You've been talking bad about me, huh?
I just told him the truth. When my father was rushed to the hospital, you said you were working overtime and didn't show up at the hospital.
Oh.
Uncle, he was appalled. No one was supposed to be working overtime yesterday, but you had an important project. You were at the office till after 9 p.m., right? What does that mean?
Well...
I mean, under the circumstances, you lied about working late and didn't even bother to come to the hospital. Where the hell have you been then?
No, I mean, it was work. I was out drinking with a business partner. It's part of my job. It was an important client. I can't just leave like that.
Yeah, right.
What?
You were out on a date with a coworker.
How did you know?
I heard there was a rumor going around the office that you are having an affair. So after talking to my uncle, he immediately checked with her. He asked where she was last night and who she was with.
Wow, seriously?
She confessed right away. You started hitting on her about a year ago and then started dating. It seems you often sneaked out during work hours for dates. It's only normal to get fired. She also said you went to the hotel after work.
Damn, you hypocrite.
What?
I'm talking about you. It's ridiculous. Kind to others. You're a bitch, you know that? Using relatives to get me fired.
It wasn't my fault you got fired. You were cheating on me. You had this coming.
Well, I don't care if you found out. I don't care if I got fired either. With my father-in-law's inheritance, I can just relax and live comfortably from now on.
Wow. Seriously? You think you're still gonna get something from him?
Well, of course I do. You're the only daughter, and you're married to me, so I'm entitled to it. We're family.
I have a promissory note from my father.
What? A promissory note?
What? You don't even remember the money? You were in debt before you married me, right? You were addicted to gambling when you were a student, and even after you got a job, you still couldn't pay it back. Moreover, you borrowed from high-interest consumer finance, so all you were paying was interest. My father covered that debt and paid it off. You signed it.
No, wait. I remember that. But didn't he say that I don't need to pay him back? Bringing that up now won't change anything since there's nothing to repay.
Wow. You remember it in your own convenient way. You conveniently forget the important parts, don't you?
What's the point? And what do you mean by important parts?
Dad had conditions where you didn't have to repay the debt, right?
Conditions? Was there a condition?
Did you forget? Well, if you've forgotten, it's best to check the agreement again. It clearly stated at the bottom, I've given you a copy to ensure everything is transparent and above board, haven't I?
Maybe I did, but I don't have it with me right now. What's the condition?
If you make my daughter happy, you don't have to pay me back. If my daughter feels unhappy, if her husband is the cause of the divorce, etc., I demand full repayment. That's what it says.
Yeah. I vaguely remember that conversation. The point is, if we don't get divorced, we're good, right? As long as we stay married, I don't have to pay my debt.
Do you really think we can continue this marriage after all you did?
What about it?
You're having an affair.
I'm sorry I cheated on you. But you know, sometimes I just want to let loose. I work hard every day for the family. Cut me some slack for having a little fun with a younger girl, will you?
You've been going out with her for a year.
I'm breaking up with her. I'll only make you happy from now on. You don't want to leave me either, right? So I don't have to pay back my debt, right? Is that okay?
Divorce me.
Huh? Wait a minute. Divorce for just one affair? I said I won't do it again. Divorce is a big deal.
Cheating is one thing. But what's even worse is prioritizing your affair over my father. And on top of that, calling my father a stranger. And then, demanding a share of the inheritance because we're family? I have no intention of staying married to a scumbag like you.
Hold on. I'll be home soon. Stop saying you want a divorce.
It's too late. I already told my uncle about the divorce.
I told you to wait. Let's calm down for once. Cool down first before you make such decisions you might regret later.
I'm calm.
I'm sorry. I couldn't be there for you when you needed me.
It's too late to apologize now.
I'm really sorry. Please, listen to me.
I'll see you in court.
What?
I've already made my mind.
Please, I can't handle being in debt and losing my job. Hey, could you talk to your uncle for me? I don't care about getting promoted, but please, don't fire me. I'll be homeless if I don't do something.
You're damn right. I'm going home to my parents. You can't even pay the rent by yourself.
Lara, please think about it.
Over my dead body. Goodbye. Don't try to contact me again. Lara. After that, John and I got divorced. John ended up unemployed and struggling with debt. He couldn't pay rent and had to move out. Now he's living in his car and working part-time jobs. I didn't hold back on demanding alimony. So John's likely stuck repaying debts forever. But hey, that's on him. As for me, I crashed with Dad for a bit post-divorce. And now my dad has recovered. I got myself my own place. I also went back to working full-time. Life's good, despite the failed marriage.
Hi, Andrew. Some guy just asked me out.
Oh, again?
Yeah. I'm tired of saying no to guys all the time. It's annoying.
Sarah, I'll tell you what. Guys get nervous when they ask girls out. So, you shouldn't talk like that. We've been close friends since childhood. But you should choose your words more carefully. Even with me. When you're talking about girl and guy stuff.
I know, but you're the only one I can talk to like this.
But
so many guys have told me that they liked me. I know I broke their hearts. I feel bad for saying no. I feel so terrible.
So, who asked you out this time?
Oh, do you know Jake?
The quarterback from the football team?
Yes, he asked me out before our graduation ceremony. Apparently, he was mentally prepared for me to say no. I was a bit surprised. I never thought that a younger guy would ask me out on a date.
If I'm not mistaken, Jake is one of the top 3 most popular guys in school.
Really?
I have a friend who's on the baseball team. I heard the guys from the football and baseball teams sometimes go to parties together. A lot of girls approach Jake. Even the football coach knows. The girls went to watch him practice every day until the day he quit the club.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I guess the girls are attracted to him. I had no idea he was that popular.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I'm not involved with any clubs, so I don't know what goes on after school.
Hold on a sec. Doesn't he have a girlfriend?
What? Does he? Seriously, I don't know who's dating who anymore.
Sorry, I gotta get going. Mom is calling from downstairs.
Okay, thanks for listening. Andrew, another guy asked me out again.
Who is the guy this time?
This guy is Luke. I met him on campus. We are in the same club. Of course, I said no to him. But
You know, you've told me similar stuff a dozen or more times over the years.
Really? Jeez.
I'm not sure if I should believe the stories anymore. Can you please just stop telling me that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't sound real, does it? Since I enrolled at university, even more guys have been asking me out. I've been open about having a boyfriend. They should know I'm in a relationship. But I guess they don't get that. Sigh.
Can I ask you something? Why do you have to tell me all of this? I moved out of town, right? I don't know anybody you meet or hang out with anymore.
Well, as you know, you're the only one I can talk to like this. I just need you to listen. I wish I could have gone to the same university with you.
Oh well.
I know. You're so smart. I wasn't smart enough to get into your university.
Some of our high school classmates got into your university, right? Do you still hang out with them? Sometimes. I only have one classmate on campus that went to our high school.
Who's that?
Maggie.
What? Maggie with the glasses. In our senior year? Oh, she was smart indeed. I didn't know you guys went to the same university.
Sorry, I gotta go. My lecture is starting.
Okay, bye. Hi, Andrew.
Let me guess. Someone new asked you out again.
How did you know?
'Cause 70% of your messages are about guys asking you out, and you telling them no. And I thought it was about time you'd send me another message.
You're too funny.
So, whose heart did you break this time?
My boss at work. I told him I'm doing a long-distance relationship with someone.
You know what? Since you got that job, 6 or 7 guys have asked you out, right? You've been working for the company for just 1 year. I don't think this really happened. I'm so sick of hearing crap from you.
I guess so. Trust me, I'm getting really tired of saying no all the time. Andrew.
What?
Can I come visit you sometime?
Why?
'Cause I only get to see you when you come back home to visit. It would be a fun surprise to wait for you in front of your condo.
You wouldn't be able to come in, 'cause we have a security guard in the lobby.
Yes, I know. I have to let you know when I want to go see you, and book a hotel.
I'll be honest with you, I don't have a lot of spare time lately.
Oh, you really are busy. It's not cheap to go visit you. So I have to make sure you'll be available. I understand you have your own life now, but I want to talk with you in person.
That reminds me.
What?
I'm going home this weekend.
Are you serious? You usually don't come home this time of year. Is everything okay?
I have a surprise for my parents. I'm getting married.
What? Are you joking?
No, I'm serious.
Oh my god, what a surprise.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Hey Andrew, have you arrived yet? I've got takeout for lunch. We'll eat and talk about our future. I'm so looking forward to seeing you. I can't wait. My parents are excited too. Hey Andrew, is everything okay? I stopped by our parents' house, but nobody was there. I checked on the airline app and your flight was on time. I'm worried because my message hasn't been read. Text me when you read this. Andrew, is everything okay? What the hell? Why didn't you come visit today? It's terrible. You stood me up.
What? I didn't stand you up.
Andrew! You finally texted me back.
My bad. My phone was acting up all day. I had it on silent mode and literally I just read your messages. By the way, I'm confused. You said I'd stood you up. What is that about?
Oh my god, of course. It's about our marriage. I waited for you at home all day. I ordered some starters and pizza for us. My family and I finished it without you.
Hold on. I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't stand you up. And why did I have to go to your house?
Huh? What do you mean? As I said, we were waiting for you. I didn't hear from you until just now. And now you're talking nonsense.
What the hell are you talking about?
This is terrible. If you keep talking like this, I won't marry you.
Huh?
How about that? Surprised? If you come by right now and apologize to me, I will forgive you. And I want you to tell my parents that we're engaged.
Where should I start? Okay. I'm marrying...
I know. You're marrying me, right?
No. I'm going to marry Maggie.
Huh?
What?
Maggie. Miss Four Eyes from senior year.
Yes, a high school classmate, Maggie.
Wait a minute. We've been in a relationship for a long time.
Huh? You and I?
That's right. We've been good friends since childhood. We're like family and we're meant to be husband and wife in the future.
I don't get it. This is crazy.
Listen to me.
I'll tell you something, and I'll be completely honest with you. By the time we graduated from high school, I knew that you lied to me.
I didn't lie to you.
You used to tell me all the time who asked you out. Remember?
Oh.
I'm not sure if you recall this, but you told me Jake had asked you out.
Did I say that?
I was already dating Maggie when you told me that.
No way! Seriously? That's terrible.
I'm not finished. Listen to me. You might have guessed by their last name that they are siblings. Jake, the quarterback, is Maggie's little brother.
What?
Your story about Jake sounded fishy, so I asked him if he had asked you out on a date. Asked him if he was still with his girlfriend. Now, you can imagine what his response was, can't you? He said he'd never asked you out. He said he doesn't even know you. I'm not always clued in, but I eventually realized I have to take your stories with a grain of salt. You used to tell me the same exact stories every few months. You still bother me with these stories. I feel like, here she goes again. I have to tell you, you really turned me off. I don't know how to deal with you, especially since Jake told me about your lies.
I have a question for you. Why did you even ask me who asked me out then? You were jealous, right?
Oh my god. It's because I knew you'd start asking me. Who do you think it was? Are you curious about the guy? You really want to know who it was, right? Unless I asked you first. And you never stopped messaging me. I wanted to finish it quickly, so I asked you first. That's it.
That's mean.
Mean? Really? I told you to stop lying, right? I told you I'm sick and tired of hearing your crap. You always hear what you want to hear. In general, you don't seem to understand what I actually say. For the last few years, I've been really tired of dealing with you.
Let me ask you this. Who am I to you? What do you think of me?
You're my high school classmate and childhood friend. That's it.
You're a jerk.
What the hell?
What?
Another thing is that you should apologize to Maggie.
Why?
I heard a bunch of stories from Maggie and her friends. They were all about when you were in the same class with her.
What did you hear?
Apparently, you were mean to Maggie.
Was I?
When you heard we were in the same after-school program, you told her to stay away from me. Don't hang around him. Don't even think of him as a friend, Miss Four Eyes. Why did you say such things? You were not my girlfriend or anything.
That's because...
First of all, We were in the same after-school program by chance. I joined after she signed up for it. Well, the other day, Maggie's best friend told me the ridiculous story. Which activity I signed up for was none of your business. Neither was who I hung out with. I felt sorry for Maggie when I heard the story. I think you're being a bit dramatic. I couldn't stand her. She was getting too close to my boyfriend. I've never been your boyfriend. Andrew, we are besties and we are meant to be life partners. We grew up together, for sure, but you're not the love of my life. What? Seriously? Andrew? Come on, I've had enough. Are you kidding me? I had a crush on Maggie, not you. She's the woman I want to marry, not you. I didn't choose you. Do you understand? Oh my God. You know, I think we should stop contacting each other for a while. No! By the way, my parents are moving out of town sometime soon. My dad is getting transferred at work. I don't think I'll be back here much. That makes me sad. Sarah, take care. Andrew. Please don't leave me. I'm not sure where Sarah's idea of childhood friends being the perfect match for each other came from. When I think about her having those feelings for me for so long, I feel sorry for her. But she'd been lying constantly just to get my attention. She misinterpreted everything I said. What is worse was the way she treated Maggie. It was absolutely unacceptable. Recently, a friend of mine told me that Sarah started looking for her future partner. She started telling people that she was engaged to her manager, who has a wife and kid. The company fired her right away for what she did. Now she sits at home complaining that she doesn't know how to start a relationship.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.